Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd September 2025. It is 3:45 p.m. and I have just started our Tuesday and Thursday 3:30 class recording. I am going to speak about the update we have done on Class Live. On Thursday, I made sure that I don't remember Thursday night or Friday morning, but I am sure that I wrote everything in the common document on Thursday night because I promised the students that they would be informed that same night. So the update was massive. We read more. The update, as you can see, was massive and it has a lot of important details for us. Regarding content, we wrote introductions last week, we corrected them, and everybody was advised to build a draft for their future essays, for their future introductions. And that's basically what happened regarding the content of our classes. Then the first important news is that we can have the 2-week extension for the course that I have asked the project managers. So they finally said yes, and we have classes officially until the 29th of October. That means that we can have this week and the next week for the essays formatting. Then that means that the exams, the speaking exams, will start on November the 3rd. And to do that, the students need first to schedule the exam, second, to deliver the final oral exam task on Class Live, and third, obviously, come to the exam. Because from experience, I can say that many students schedule an exam and they forget about it because it's really out of their routines. So the advice is to set a Google Calendar meeting so that you don't forget it. Okay? So at this moment, I am going to pretend I am Rafael. And I am going to schedule his oral exam. So we enter the platform, we go to content, and you look for the oral exam related tasks here. You have number 1, the link for the Calendly link, and you have the final oral exam task. So first we go here.
Okay, I will pick. I opened. Okay.
Can you share your screen with us, maybe?
Yeah, if you want, I
Yes,
can.
yes, please. And then everybody knows exactly what they have to do.
What moment? This one. This one. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. So just one moment, Rafael. Let's go very slowly because I have many things to explain.
Okay.
First, the exams go from the 3rd November until the 20th November. After that period, everybody will be in recuperations. So if you have an emergency, if you get sick, whatever, as long as you are formal enough to notify that to me and or your project manager, and we are going to grant you another opportunity with the correct or with the full mark that you were allowed to have. If you don't show up to the exam or you just ignore the task and you don't schedule the exam or come to the exam, then unfortunately, when you come to the recuperations period, you are going to have 5 as the maximum mark. I will tell you what the mark would be, but recuperations have this feature.
Okay.
Then after that, I have different timetables for each day of the week. Click on Monday, please.
This one.
For example.
Okay.
So you can see that Monday we start at 10 o'clock in the morning and show the midday slots, please.
This one.
No, don't choose.
Oh,
Don't choose. Not yet.
okay.
Can I share my screen instead?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, don't close it, okay? You're gonna do it afterwards.
Okay.
So I will share it here with you. And this is where Rafael was. And I mentioned that these are the dates, blah, blah, recuperation, and the maximum mark would be a 5. After, the exam will take place at the same link we use for our classes. So even if we are being provided a Calendly link, or in case Calendly send you a different link from Aula Teams, ignore it. The exams will be taken in the same link we have for the classes. All right. And if you enter the room, or you try to enter the room, and you notice that I am taking too long to accept you in the room, this means someone else is in trouble, or they got nervous, or they got blocked, or I am trying to calm them down, whatever. But if you try to enter the room and you notice that I am taking a bit longer than I am supposed to let you in, don't worry. I will know you're gonna be there, and I will accept you as soon as I can. All right. So you don't need to write the managers or write private messages to me. You should wait at least 5 minutes. And then if it goes over 10 minutes, then you can write me a private message, and I will probably answer you as soon as I can. Then, regarding the timetables, as many students are starting internships, work, family, whatever, we have 4 different timetables in those weeks. On Mondays, we start at 10 as usual, but I will have only 1 hour for lunch. So instead of starting at 3:30, we start at 2. And then we finish at 5:30. Tuesdays. Tuesdays is early morning days. So if you enter work at 9, maybe you can do your exam before going to work, fresh and calm in the morning. Apart from that, I am going to have lunch from 12 to 1, allowing all lunchtime or all Spanish lunchtime for exams as well. Wednesdays. Wednesdays is late evenings day. We start at 12 o'clock. Someone has already gotten 12 o'clock. And we finish at 8 at night instead of 7. And Thursdays is midday slots again. So I finish at 1 and I start at 2, finishing at 5:45. Now you can pick your slot. You tell me, which one do you want?
Mm, but one question: the topic about the speaking is random, no?
It is. You will know it only at the time, but we are gonna train. I cannot go to October. We are gonna train in the last 2 weeks of October. That's why I asked for the 2 extra weeks. Otherwise, we wouldn't have time. So
Okay.
in week, let me open the calendar. We are here. So
Yep.
officially, we do the bodies here, and Monday and Tuesday are for conclusions. And then Wednesday and Thursday, we already start our speaking practices. We are gonna have the whole month to practice speakings, especially because I need to correct all the documents while we are practicing the speakings.
So
So
these 2 weeks we are practice the speaking exam, no?
yes, in here
Okay.
in October.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So
will choose.
The students that need more preparation should choose the last days.
Okay.
Because in the meantime, when I am examining, I cannot, you're not going to have classes, but you can have private tutorials on the 7th and on the 14th. So while you are training, if you have specific questions, you can ask for a private tutorial on the 7th or the 14th.
So I will take the last week of November.
Okay.
Mm, I think that 20 pass,
The
uh,
20th,
Tuesday, 18.
Thursday,
Yeah, Tuesday,
ah,
Tuesday.
Tuesday
Yeah,
18th.
yes.
Okay, Tuesday is early morning, or you
Um,
prefer your class time?
I prefer class time.
All right. You start at 3:30, right? So maybe 3:40?
Yeah, it's fine. You can
Okay.
put.
And this is Rafael Garcia. And the second surname, please, Rafael
Carballo.
Valles, like
Car-
this?
no, Carballo. Carballo.
Ah, Carvalho.
Con B, con B en vez de con V.
B
Yeah,
for boy.
yes.
Ah, is it like this?
Sin tilde. Sin la O normal.
Okay. Right. It
Yeah,
is good. Garcia is a relatively common surname, and that's why
yes.
I'm asking Rafael both surnames. So make sure that you provide me with both surnames
Yes,
because
it's fine.
maybe I have 5 Rafael Garcias. And
Yes.
you cannot imagine the Javier Jimenez, the Maria Fernandez, the Juan Lopez, etc. So
Yeah.
these surnames make difficult for me to be sure of who you are, especially because I don't have daily contact with the students. So it's
Oh,
much easier for everybody to fill in the complete information in here.
okay.
Okay. Your email, please.
Ragarca.
Ra, da,
Gar. Gar. Gar.
dar.
K.
Ah, okay.
21.
Yeah.
Arroba.
At
Gmail.com.
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 Okay. So if you say this email in English, you're gonna say ragarka21 at
It's
at
okay.
gmail.com. This is very likely to happen in the speaking exam. Everybody should practice saying their emails and the web pages. We are gonna check that on the speaking practices. All right.
Okay.
Do you remember you have to deliver your exam info in the final oral exam task on Class Live platform? If not, please do so. I'm going to write that you know it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, if you are watching and doing the same thing as we are, you should now be scheduled and you should have the reinvitation in your inbox. Can you double check your inbox, Rafael?
Yes, I will see. Uh, Now for now.
Not for now. Let's wait a couple seconds.
Now.
Okay. And there he received something like this. And he also received the Aula Teams link. Again, if by any reason the system automatically changes Microsoft Teams link by the Calendly link, it wouldn't be the first time. Just ignore it. Your
Okay.
exam will happen in Aula Teams. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I am going to unshare, and it is Rafael's turn. Now, Rafael is going to deliver his task for the final oral exam.
Okay. I will share the again this email. No.
Yes.
Sorry. This one. One moment. This one. This one. This is the
Okay.
email.
Okay, so that's the invitation that you receive, and you
Yep.
are probably going to confirm the same day or whatever. The students are likely to confirm 1 or 2 days before. It doesn't matter when you confirm it.
Okay.
What
Yes.
matters is that you come to the exam.
Yes.
Then now you can please share your screen on Class Live. You need to go to Class Live.
This one. Okay. So this class this week is so slow the web, but we are here.
Rafael, you
Yeah.
received the invitation in Spanish.
No, I take the
Ah,
which
okay.
I can
Oh my
put
God,
the
I'm so
original. It's fine.
I'm so stupid. Oh my God.
Don't worry,
I
don't
was
worry.
like freaking out. I wrote in English. Why is it in Spanish?
It's fine. Don't worry. And I will share the screen. Wait a moment. Uh, and now this one.
Good. All right. Content.
Yep.
Go very slowly, okay?
Okay.
Although the platform is already slow,
Yep.
but there are some tricks that I need to say. Okay, we go until the final oral exam task. Go all the way down.
Okay. This
There you
one.
go.
Oh, this
This
one.
one. Uh-huh. No, the
Wait.
second. The second.
Okay. The second. I don't know. Wait. No.
The platform is go really slow. Stay
Yep.
there. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Okay. Instinctively, the students already go down because for the other subjects, they need to do things on the bottom. In my subject is on the top. So you can see in the middle right,
Yeah.
pendiente de entrega. And in the
Yes.
middle left, sorry. In the middle left, you can see pendiente de entrega.
Yes.
On the middle right, you can see enviar tarea. This
Yes.
is where you are going to click.
Okay. I
Before
will.
before you do it.
Late, but
Okay,
it's
it's all
fine.
right. It's all right. It's all right. So stay there.
Yep.
Notice as the red message says, no has enviado la tarea, adjunta archivos. You are not going to attach anything. I repeat, you are not going to attach anything. You are going
Okay.
to go down,
So I will down.
uh-huh, and you are going to write in describe tu curso.
Yes.
You are going to write your name and the day and time for your exam.
Okay. So I will put my name. Do you need all full name and the date?
And it is November 20th.
Yeah. Uh, this
You
one.
can just write NOV 20.
Oh, this one. Uh,
It was the 18th.
yep.
Uh-huh.
Um, ah,
November. Uh-huh.
cinco, two.
340.
Yeah. This one.
Okay. And you click on enviar tarea.
Okay.
Hold on. Don't do anything. Don't click anything.
Okay.
Now it is in green above
Yes.
everything, and you can say that the task was
Yes.
sent successfully. Only
Yes.
when you see that message, students, you can be sure that the task was delivered successfully. Lucy, but why do we need that? I will show you now. You can unshare, please.
Can you repeat, please? You were sir.
Can you unshare the screen?
Yeah. You have. No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And in here, this is my view as a teacher. When I enter the exam, I follow the same route as you do, content. I have the link here, I have the task here. And then I have to mark the tasks. Okay. So when I click on mark, I will find everybody. At this moment, not many students have scheduled the exam, but the ones in green did. And you are Garcia. Here is Rafael. What's the difference between Rafael and Luis? The difference is that even if I place a mark here for Luis, the system doesn't understand that this task was delivered. So we need this to be on green. Okay? That's the only way that the system will close your file, will finish or complete your file, and then your diplomas will be provided. Okay? So that's why. And as it is an oral exam live, the platform doesn't allow me any system or any way to assess you. So we need to do this procedure. Okay? More
Yeah.
importantly, there's something else. That's the last comment. As soon as you click on the final oral exam task, in
Okay, I
here
will.
I have um calificar, but the students have enviar tarea, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then if you go down before enviar tarea, you're gonna find this, and you're gonna find this comment area.
Yes.
Look at what happened to this student, Victoria Calio. She delivered her name, but she delivered in the comment area. So she entered here, she wrote, and she commented. But I don't need a comment. I need a task. What's going to happen to Victoria Callier? Let's look for her here. Look. So she thinks at this moment that she has done it, but she hasn't. And when I mark her, it won't be complete. So when she comes, I will say, Victoria, you didn't deliver your task. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Because you are not in green on the marking session. That's why. So I am going to write to her and make sure that she finally delivers her task properly. All right?
Mm.
Okay. So this is all that we have to be careful about when scheduling the exam and delivering the tasks. Rafael, did you write body paragraphs for me to correct?
This one, body paragraph.
Yes, but I mean, did you write the body paragraphs of an introduction as homework?
I didn't have.
You didn't have time. All right, it's okay. So, I think that we should then have a look at the body explanations,
Yep.
and then you can proceed, okay?
Yep.
Can you start reading for us?
Yes, I will. Wait a moment. Uh, exercise. This one. Body paragraph. In academy essays, topic sentences usually appear at the beginning of a body paragraph because a topic sentence encapsulates the idea of or your body paragraph. It introduces to you audience what the paragraph will be about. It should reflect or advance the argument of your thesis statement.
Just a moment.
Okay.
So, remember that for the introduction, you have to present the topic of your essay.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the second part of the introduction, you are going to present the three things that you are going to be talking about,
Okay.
the key points. Yes, right?
More or less, yes.
Okay. So when you say, I am going to write about the dangers of artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence is dangerous because people can be unethical, comma, I'm just inventing, eh? Have no idea about
Yeah,
it.
don't worry.
People can be unethical, comma, political interests can be corrupted, comma, and mm, people who don't work with artificial intelligences don't have enough knowledge to protect themselves. So I presented 3 reasons why I believe artificial intelligence is dangerous.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
First, unethical people, uh, politicians that can be corrupted, and people's ignorance regarding artificial intelligence. So when I write my 3 body paragraphs, one paragraph will be about unethical people. The second paragraph will be about political interests. And the third paragraph will be about people's ignorance. That's what we mean here. And to do that, you can present what you are going to talk about in every paragraph. So the first paragraph in this case, unethical. It is well known how becoming rich can make people be unethical.
It's like
Blah,
a
blah, 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 blah.
synopsis, no?
For example.
Okay.
And then the second paragraph, political interests. Politicians are day after day more and more corrupt. Blah, 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 blah. The third paragraph, people's ignorance. Last but not the least, normal people don't have enough knowledge to domain artificial intelligences. Blah, 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 blah. So I am presenting every paragraph by one sentence. And these sentences are called topic sentences because the key points are your topic for each paragraph.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Then continue, please.
Every body paragraph must connect to the introduction. Each one will explain in detail one of the key points mentioned in the introduction, in the same order they were written there.
Okay. So if you begin every paragraph by the topic sentences that mention the key points, you are going to connect the paragraph to the introduction. And then in each one, you are going to explain whatever. That's my blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
And initially, they should be in the same order they were mentioned. So if in my essay, I mentioned being unethical, being unethical, corrupt politicians, and people's ignorance, my paragraphs will be in this order.
Okay.
Continue, please.
Use a wide variety of linking words and transitional expression to connect each paragraph to the intro and the previous section. Addressing those in the body of your essay will strengthen your argument and help you clarify why you believe something to be true.
Okay.
Continue.
That's we have talked about it, the linking words and transitional expressions. One thing is to say sentence after sentence, but if you connect them with the proper linking and transitional words to begin with, finally, and but, whatever. We have already practiced that in class. You go, please.
Uh, Paragraph 2, 3, and 4 will form the body of your essay. Use a fact and anecdote to explain why you hold your opinion. Make sure your source credible source. It's not enough to say what do you think, what you think. You should also explain what evidence led you to that opinion.
Okay. So, it is like if you say, I think this is wrong, you can say it, but we need to justify. Basically, they are asking for credible examples or research or facts, whatever that can evidence why you think that way.
Yes, it's not a note that you only use the sentence because of yes. For example, you
There
need
you
to
go.
justify.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Hint.
Be careful with the timelines at subject verse argument. Timeline. Children are told to be influenced. Parents and teachers agree that without supervision, they can be in danger provide the innocence. They are immature, naive, and on top of that, pursuing adventures. This easy we further explain choose children aspect that make them very vulnerable and influenceable.
Vulnerable and influenceable.
Okay.
Okay, so be careful with the timeline. So
Yes.
let's begin by the beginning. If I tell you a story, any story,
Hmm?
what tense am I going to use to tell you a story?
Mm, more or less the 5-10 minutes, probably. You
Okay,
can speak about the topic, and
okay,
after you can explain the rest.
okay. But if I tell you a story, am I going
Yes.
to tell you the story using the present tense, past tense, or future tense?
Mm, Probably is past tense, but you can use another verbs for
Mhm.
complete the explication.
The explanation. Okay, yes, but the basic or the main timeline of a story is the past tense because it happened before I tell it to you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That means that if you follow the timeline of a story, you're going to have several past tenses. You're going to have the simple past, the past continuous, the past perfect, the past participle, whatever.
Okay.
But it's normally going to be in the past line, timeline.
But you
This
can use the present
you can.
sentences.
Mhm. You can use
Okay.
it in the proper place, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the same for our essays that are likely to be in the present tense, meaning that you can use the simple present, the present continuous, the present perfect, whatever. Okay.
Mm,
Then you can use present as future, present continuous as future. So we have to be careful because in the essays, people normally explain things that happened in the past to prove their thesis that is being defended in the present. That's why it is important to be careful with the timeline. This is the example. Children are taught to be influenceable. Is this a
yes.
fact? Is this a fact? Do you agree that children are taught to be influenceable? Do you
Mm,
agree?
More or less because you can explain that they are like the last sentences of paragraph that they are immature and vulnerable. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Yep.
Vulnerable. Ok, influenciables. ¿Los
Yes.
niños son influenciables de manera general?
Yes.
You don't think so or you don't know?
I think that is a possible.
Okay, imagine, Rafael, that you go to a primary school and you go to a second year of primary students. They are 7, 8 years old. And you
Okay.
tell them, let's skip class and let's go to the fair and I will pay you an ice cream. Do you think they would go or do you think they would stay?
Probably they are go.
They would probably go. One or two would say, what is the teacher going to tell about it? Are you sure? And you would tell them, don't worry, I have talked to your teacher already. It is a lie. But
Yep.
if you tell them you did, they are going to trust you 100%. And they
Okay.
are going to go with you and they are going to have the ice cream and come back to the school. So normally, children are influenceable. Their personalities are not built yet, right? That's why they are influenceable. Okay, so this is a present fact. They are. So people normally believe they are influenceable. Parents and teachers agreed that without supervision, they can be in danger provided their innocence. If I use the past tense here, does this mean that this is still something that happens if it is past tense?
I think that yes, it's probably if the parents and teachers don't look their children, he can do everything, no?
Okay, that's right. So when I say that the parents and the teachers agreed that they can be in danger, does that mean that today parents and teachers don't agree anymore?
No, it's a fact. It's more or
Okay,
less a fact
it's more or less a fact. But if I tell this in the past, how do I know without evidence that this still happens?
because have studies like the
The police
poly,
reports.
yep,
The
the
police
poly reports,
reports.
yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me change the sentence maybe. Mm,
Disagreed maybe parents and teacher disagreed that
no, that's not what I mean.
uh,
I mean that imagine that they agreed
hmm,
in 1856 that without supervision they can be in danger. You see, as automatically my corrector already gives me a hint here
hmm.
because I am using the past tense. When I use the past tense, it means that the action is completely finished.
So you are talking about the complete the sentence in past tense, no?
Okay, but I began it in present, and then I use past, and then I use present. So I am breaking the timeline.
Okay.
So
You are trying to take the timeline about the paragraph, no?
taking
With
that,
you are talking the timeline, all the paragraph.
there you go.
Okay.
So if in the essay, the sentences are not analyzed separately, they are analyzed as a whole, first as paragraphs and then as a whole text.
Okay.
So in this case, if I say that they agreed, I should say that they could be in danger, not they can. So this is present, this is present, this is present, this is present, and everything is present.
Okay.
Everything that regards the children, because then I will use a future tense here, but it is okay. But indeed, because indeed, I am going to explain in the future, in the near future. This is a we will explain why those children's aspects, um,
Yes, it's
why,
a future
yeah.
sentence.
But I think there's a mistake here. This is a we further explain. Okay, here why those children's aspects make them very vulnerable and influenceable. Okay,
Hmm.
all right. Then this was part of the. Okay, this is the deviation. This is something else. Okay, subject and verb agreement.
Okay. Subject and verb agreement. For example, children is influential. Children is a regular plural word. This don't have a letter is.
S.
Yes. So sometimes students may think the verbs going in the singular. The correct sentence is children are influential.
Mhm.
Remember that the verb must always agree with the subject.
That's correct.
What not to include, in opinion, easy. I think it's the truth that technically an opinion easy is about what you think. It's okay to use this phrase to begin, but your easy will fall flat if you only
Rely.
rely only on I think estimate without provide external evidence, example or reason for how or why you think those things. Repeating the phrase in every paragraph is not a good idea.
Hmm? Okay, just a moment.
Okay.
I understand that I would say 75% of the students like the structure, this kind of structure. Wait, no, this kind of structure. Personally, I am in favor of, personally, I agree with, personally, I think, personally, I believe, and it is okay. Okay?
It's fine,
This,
but I don't think the best.
it is not the best. It is not the academic that
It, it's
you're
like
saying
in
with sound.
Spanish, talk about es así, es en plan, you can repeat, but it's not useful. You
Mhm.
don't have a good speaking
There
about
you go.
topic.
There you go. You don't have good argumentation. You sound insecure.
Hmm,
So, my style of writing doesn't rely on I think, I believe, I guess, whatever. Okay?
hmm,
However, it is not wrong, and the book, the TOEIC book, presents you that structure. But that doesn't mean that we are gonna get especially C1 levels using that kind of structure. So the advice is if you are pursuing a high B2 or a C1 level, that you should get rid of the pronouns in general. Why am I saying that? Why am I saying that? Because it is common in many students saying in here, for example, let's use this example. Children are taught to be influenceable. When you talk to parents and teachers, they are going to agree that without supervision, blah, 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 blah. And then if you think better, you're going to realize that children are naive and immature. This essay will explain you. We don't want those pronouns. We don't need those pronouns for nothing. They are completely useless. And they are part of the oral discourse. I understand that in the oral discourse, they can be used,
okay.
but not in the written discourse. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Ambiguity.
Ambiguity. By the time you sit down to outline and write your essay, you should have a clear understanding of what you think, and what you
And
think
why
it.
you think it?
It's fine for your opinion to stretch through gold,
True,
your
fault?
true foul, your essay, but if you aren't clear about your opinion at the beginning of the essay, you can expect your reader to have a clear understanding of your ideas after reading.
Okay. This is especially concerned to the decision you have to make in 60 seconds, basically. Because
This
when,
is my this is my specialty.
yeah, when you read the prompt, you are supposed to brainstorm in 3 minutes at most. Brainstorm, outline, and plan, they say. So if you are not sure in the very beginning, that ambiguity or that insecurity is going to be reflected in the whole essay, and you don't want that.
It's
What you
better
want is to sound
the
secure.
it's better take three ideas, the first three ideas about the topic, no?
Hmm. I'm gonna give
Okay.
you a hard one right now. So prepare yourself.
Okay.
Mm, who was the student that I presented? Okay, I'm gonna share just for a moment, okay?
You are enjoying with this.
Just a moment. Uh, and the student responded, wow, she mastered. She mastered because she didn't fail in my trap.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, it is a super challenge, okay?
I like it to try to. This is like you talk about the challenge. It's fine for my brain. I like it.
Okay. All right, good.
It's hard because it's English, but I like it in general.
Good, Rafael. I'm happy that you like it. So, I'm gonna place the prompt here. You're not gonna tell me anything. I want you to think for 1 minute and a half. You
Okay.
you think carefully. And when I ask you the question, you are gonna give me a clear and concise answer.
Okay.
There you go.
This is hard, but it's
I told
fine.
you not to say anything in 1 minute. Stay, resist, resist. Okay, Rafael, what do you think?
I think that I am favor about the death penalty because it's a for pay or paying the serial killer uh, pay their crime
To pay for his crime, for
uh,
their crimes. Mm-hmm.
and the damage because the family people of the victim is not the responsible about this.
I completely agree with you. This is
Okay.
a very complicated topic, very controversial,
Yeah.
especially because I am teaching human resources students, and they are normally they are psychologists.
It's fine.
Uh, and then psychologists have the tendency to be against the death penalty. So this is a super challenge because if you come across something, it's like a 2% of probability that this happen in TOEIC. Okay. But I like to use this because it's controversial.
Yeah.
And the prompt tells you the
With
best punishment is, they are not asking you,
oh,
they
I fail.
affirm. So in your case, you are in favor and I am in favor, but probably 90% of the people will be against it. And they would write an essay against the death penalty when they should have written one in favor.
Okay.
Okay?
I think that I am maybe another people don't can't talk about this topic because it's like you say, it's hard. But I think I like in my normal life talk about these topics.
Mm-hmm. I will tell you more. I have lived 6 years in the US, and in the States, the death penalty is legal, is is a way of punishment. The violence is not the same that in the other states. And I don't know if it is a coincidence or whatever, but I grew up in a in a country that's not as safe as Europe is. I grew up in Brazil. So when I was growing up, I was used to not be in the street when it comes dark, for example.
Yes,
So why am I
sound.
not supposed to be on the street when it's dark? Because there's a salvage that's going to attack me and rape me and kill me. No, I'm not the one that is supposed not supposed to be on the streets. He is the one that is supposed to be out of the streets, right?
Yes.
So I completely agree with you, and I'm wow. We could talk for like 2 hours.
I like this topic because is this you need to put your opinion for the another people need understand you because the minimal sentence can you do a mistake.
Yeah, and people can one sentence can make people think that you are a monster, basically. They forget about this. They forget about this, and these people, they are the monsters. All right, nice talk. Let's continue with the rambling. I need to take this out because the students cannot see it.
It's fine.
Y- Yeah, no, they cannot see it because if they read it, they think about it, and I don't surprise them.
Yeah, probably. It's fine.
All right, let's go with rambling.
Stick to the subject again, because the material beginning in your head, it's easy to get off track following your wandering thoughts. If you need to allow yourself to go off on those tangents, but just remember to go back and out any material that isn't relevant to your thesis before you turn the AC in.
Okay,
Rambling, breaking, rambling. I didn't
okay,
understand so good about this. I don't think so.
okay. You didn't understand very well.
Yeah.
I will explain it to you. So
Okay.
stick to the subject. Let's imagine that we are writing this essay about the children. Okay.
Okay. More or less. Yes.
All right. So children, na na na. The parents think they are innocent, they are immature, they are naive, and on top of that, they are pursuing adventures. This essay will explain why those aspects make
Yes.
them vulnerable and influenceable. So this introduction is quite fine. Now, imagine that I begin my first body paragraph saying, children are immature because they have lived, oui, déjà they have lived,
Uh, Wait.
my goodness, for a few years only. Until here, okay?
Yeah.
Is this related to my children being immature? Yes, right?
Yes.
And then I can say this. Apart from that, it is very expensive to raise children. School, health, care, and school, health care, and fund require a lot of money.
Maybe I think it's when you have another topics in your
Mhm.
thesis.
There you
Okay.
go.
And you
So,
aren't concrete.
and I am rambling.
Uh,
I know that the school, I know that it is expensive to raise children. It is. It is true. But this is not related to be influenceable.
yep,
This would be related to, do you want to have children? Yes or no? No, I don't want to have children because they are very expensive to raise. So this would be rambling, getting out of the topic.
yes.
Okay. Questions?
No, for now. I understand. Now,
Okay. Just let me, I will paste only the super challenge here. And I'll
again.
take, no, I would take this away like this. And then I don't forget to show them the super challenge.
Okay.
Okay. It is 4:41. You should have 22 minutes to write a body, the introduction and the 3 body paragraphs for your essay. We are not going to have time to correct. And I
Okay.
cannot correct while you were writing because this bothers your concentration. You need to focus properly. So I am going to ask you to, one, set a 22 minutes timer for you in your computer.
Okay. What the topic or challenge?
I
Oh,
would, no, I will tell you the different topic
okay.
because TOEIC is never going to give you something like that.
Yeah,
But
probably.
no, they won't.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I will try it, but I don't know.
But I'm going to give you an easy one, all right?
Okay.
You need to tell me a number from 1 to 8.
Mm, 7.
7. Okay. Students watching, if you click on the outline and you click on homework practice, you will have these 8 topics here. Rafael, please copy and paste topic 7 to your document.
Oh, yes, this is more easy.
This is much easier, right? That's one more advantage of talking about controversial topics. When it's time to talk about something easier, the students say, oh, this is much easier, just like you did.
I like to talk to, for example, politics, but I know that this is hard for this opinion.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe we can have a debate about death penalty one day for the speaking classes. That's a very good suggestion. I think I'm gonna do it, Rafael. But this is gonna happen in October.
Okay,
Okay.
I copy
And you paste it. And now, please set your timer for 22 minutes.
22.
And in those 22 minutes, you need to write the introduction following the format and write your body paragraphs following the format that we have just revised here.
Wait, I will use the mobile. 22.
22 minutes.
Okay.
No conclusion.
Uh, 22. Okay, I have.
All right. So we can say goodbye. Rafael and the students watching, you should be now uh, prepared with the timer and the topic copied and pasted to your document. You finish and you share your document with me overall. Yes,
Okay.
Rafael?
Yes, I
Okay.
have.
All right. So you have a lovely evening and see you back on Thursday.
Okay, see you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.